Hello everybody, this is Harry and today I'm playing a match as Kassadin. Kassadin's an interesting champion because not many people really play him at the moment. Like, he has kind of fallen out of the meta due to probably being nerfed too much, but I don't know, I still find some reasonable success on Kassadin. Kassadin's passive is that he takes 15% reduced magic damage and he can't be blocked by units. Like if there are minions in the way, he can just walk straight through them. I mean, the unit collision thing doesn't matter too much, but the hang on a minute, I'm going to pause this for a second. The reduced magic damage really helps in pretty much the whole game due to the fact that even though usually you'd be able to burst him down pretty easily, he can still take quite a lot of damage due to the fact that he doesn't take all the damage that he should be taking. And the first ability you take on Kassadin is this one, which allows you to throw out a little ball of like black magic, and let's continue playing. I just wanted to turn the map off so that I didn't have to see what the enemies are doing. A little ball of black magic, and when you hit someone with it, you gain a little shield that blocks magic damage. It's basically how you can. Oh, and it interrupts channels, so it stops people. I don't know, like if they're using a big channeled ultimate that's like if it's basically a 1 second, like a half a second silence or something. It's decent, but the good thing about it is it means that people can use their like main spell on you and you can use yours back and you will take less well, you'll take basically no damage, whereas they will take quite a lot of damage. In the matchup I'm in, hang on, let's go back to the other view. I am against Akali, and the only thing I know about this matchup is I have to win it early. Like my friend who's playing Twitch in this match, the little rat man, told me that I have to be really aggressive early, otherwise the moment like level 6 comes, she actually beats me. So I just know that I have to keep pressure up. Plus she doesn't have a mana pool, whereas I have mana, so she kind of beats me on sustain as well, so I missed that one. I just have to be careful in this matchup. Right. Zoom out a little bit. Yeah, so far I haven't taken any damage due to the fact that I've been using the Q effectively, the #1 ability. I have now got my second ability. Oh, that's not me, that's not my power. Which is... oh, I've now got all three of my abilities, three main abilities. Neverblade is my second ability, and what it does is it allows me to... that's pretty good. It allows me to... like, make my... like, melee attack a lot stronger. That's really good. Hang on, we'll go back and watch that quickly. Oh, go back again. Right. What happens in the bot lane? Yeah, they have a Renekton ADC. Oh, that was a nice grab. And that's how she dies. And then it just gets bled out basically. But yeah, it empowers my next like basic attack, like my next like melee attack. And what that does is it gives me mana back and does increase damage based on my magic power. But then my third ability, which is Force Pulse, every time someone casts a ability near me, I gain a little buff, and when I have 6 of those little buffs, I can cast it and it deals a bunch of damage and slows the enemy in front of me. Slows enemies in front of me. It's a big cone of... you see it a minute ago. But Yeah, Kassadin. This matchup, I'm winning at the minute. We're both level 4. I'm on full health. She's on half. I didn't want the minions going to my tower. Hang on, something happened here as well. Let's see. How does this tank work? Does he talk? Yep. And slow and dead. Okay. If I hadn't cancelled that attack, I would have won that fight. Like, should have been dead. Which is sad, but that does give me lane advantage. She's gone back to base. Well, I assume she has. Which basically means that I have a free lane. Giving me the free lane means that I can get to the next levels faster, which means that even at level 6, whereas she would normally be stronger than me, she's not going to be as strong as me. Like, now I'm 1 level up on her. I'm trying to farm, but I'm not very good at farming. This match I was actually like really bad at farming. I had to use a bunch of abilities to keep up in farm. Plus I wanted enough to use a false pulse thing. But yeah. The problem is we're both missing flash, but she's still got her ignite, so she probably currently has a little bit more kill pressure on me than I have on her. Although, like, in this matchup, when I have I'm a lot stronger than her because she had to go back. I don't think it really matters. Plus, she has 8 farm and I have 30. Like, I have 8 she has 8 minion kills, I have 30 minions killed. So, yeah. I'm almost level 6 now, I assume. Yep, there I go. I want to get aggressive on her as quickly as possible. Like, I'm looking for a good opening when she moves up. But I also see that Fizz is in the river, so I don't want to be too aggressive. Because even though it's level 3, I don't want to, like, really fight it. Like, I don't really want to fight both of them. Like, he comes back up. I get a bunch of minion kills. Then I kind of walk back. If he hadn't moved back, I was going to all in him. But I was going to use my ultimate to dash over the wall. Because my ultimate, hang on, we can go have a look. Rift Walk, it teleports me to a location, does damage, and basically every time it does it, it doubles the mana cost and adds additional damage. But to be fair, it just gives Kassadin a bunch of mobility. Even I don't know, he's just really good at level 6. Now I'm gonna go back and buy some items. Yeah, but this means, well, you can read it. It means that every bit of damage I take becomes mana, and every bit of mana I use becomes health. Kind of useful. Also, when it's swirling around me like this, it means that I can cast my cone of, like, shadows or whatever it is. Right. I'm just trying to clear the minions so that I can get a, probably start roaming to a different lane. Right, at this point he's offering me the blue buff, so I'm gonna head over and take it. I think he should go for that. Well, I'm going for it. I ignite him so that he can't get any extra healing, and then I use my slow, they heal. They really don't like what's going on over here. But I don't really want to go under their tower. And then we leave after bursting them down. But let's find out what happened here.
Next time, more petting and less death.
Okay. She went and got a kill. I like just jumping in to punish her a little bit. I missed that, which was unfortunate, but I get all those minions, so it's good. They killed Archana. Wait, hang on. What happened there? Oh, that's unfortunate. He almost got out, but it was unlucky. I love doing that. We killed one, but then I got killed, and then he got flash, and it's not going to be enough for the kill, but it was a one fight, and mid is being covered, so it's technically worth. I don't know what's happening over here. If she had went over that wall, I think she'd have won that fight. I feel like she should have dropped the ward and tried to actually win the fight there. Oh mate, with the Shen there. That's easy money. That was really good. Right. I'm walking around. I'm looking to make something happen. Probably. No. I was just walking. Wait, what am I doing? I don't really know what I'm doing. She does do quite a bit of damage now. What's she got? Oh, she's going attack damage? Oh no, she's going the Hextech Gunblade, which is fairly decent. I haven't actually built any real damage. I have a blasting one, but that's not really enough damage for me to be looking for full on. Well, it is enough. Like Kassadin has really high damage, but I don't think I really have enough to be looking for. And now they're just repeatedly dying. That's a bit weird. And then I just kill her. They get first blood power though. Hang on. I'm 2 and 1, she's 2 and 2. He's 0 and 3 because Riven's... Oh, Riven just died though, so he's now 1 and 3. Okay. Shen's farming really well though. I'm farming okay compared. Twitch is farming well. I now have Rod of Ages and a Pink Ward. Like, the Pink Ward doesn't really matter, but this is going to start giving me a lot of attack damage and health. But basically, it's just an all-round good item for me. Like, people are not going to want to fight me as much anymore due to the fact that I went from having, like, 40 AP to having 60, but then it also scales up an additional 40 every minute. So, like, I'm going to start to get really, really strong soon. Right. And then I'm looking for this fight. And we win it. That was a pretty good moves by Archana. To be honest, I'm pretty much looking to fight endlessly now. Like, I've got my Rod of Ages stacking. Oh no, it's 4 abilities. Okay. So it's 40 ability power by the end of it, but it also gives a bunch of health and a bunch of mana and pretty much everything. It's a good item. It scales you up, and it's kind of cheap, so it's fairly decent. I'm now looking to go top. He flashed at me to flashed at him to try to get the kill, but I'm Kassadin. I have like infinite movement. I want to back now. I've probably got some decent gold. Yeah, I've currently got 2,000 gold on my person. It's gonna go back, and I bought full boots and a book, which gives additional magic damage and cooldown reduction, so I can use my abilities more often. And then we just decide as a group that we're just running it down the bot lane. I also think I bought another pink ward, although I don't think I used that one, because my one's here, pretty sure. Yeah, he escaped. We destroy that character, and now we're gonna go get the dragon. There's the enemy jungler. I assumed he was gonna jump into the pit, so I was holding on to my rift walk for a lot longer than I think I should have. Oh, she beat our Riven, but she ain't getting out of here. And then he grabs the rift skull. But now she has Gunblade, so she's a little bit more dangerous than she was before. But again, I'm Kassadin. I'm currently pretty ahead. And once you're ahead on Kassadin, you kind of like you kind of don't get weaker. You kind of just continue to become more and more powerful. So at this point, they haven't. Hang on, what's my KDA? Yeah, I'm 5-1. Like, there's not much that's gonna happen that they're gonna be able to do that stops me. That was close. I remember him getting really upset about it as well, that he didn't get down. we're meeting up with Archana for a cheeky gank in the bot lane. He runs a little bit too far ahead, I think, but since he's the CC king, we thought we could handle it, but to be honest, we weren't there to follow up quick enough, and he has a lot of mobility. I feel like he should have baited that a little bit. Again, making fat stacks. And then I'm like, hang on, I should back, but then I see mid lane. And it looks like a good idea to take down this tower. Well, no, Archana suggested we take down the tower, I think. But it seemed like a good idea, so I stopped. Equally. To be honest, at this point I want to back because I have another 2,000 gold. But stuff is happening, so I'm kind of just wandering around, but I think I'm looking at this Renekton and I want to get him away from my tower. Yeah, we just kind of dunk him. Hang on, what? Yeah, they can't really do a lot about that. But we got the kill in the mid lane. They can't get anything like that, even though they got 2 kills there. Like, they're not going to be able to do a lot because by the time they get to here, I will be back and be able to counter push. So if they do want to push the bottom lane, I will be there to stop it. Now you can see, like, I'm parving over there already. Because no matter how many of them are over there, I'm going to kill them all. Because I am now got my Morellonomicon, which gives me more mana, more cooldowns. I'm almost maxed out, and now I'm trying to build a bit of armor because, like, the only one that I'm really worried about is that guy. Oh, hang on. Go back. Where am I? There. Just stay on him. Renekton's pushing mid again. And you know what I think about him being on my lane? Do you know what I think about you being on my lane, mate? Get off my lane. And we beat them both. And then they surrender. And that's the Kassadin game.